What's up guys, Houndish here, and today I wanted to jump in and let you guys know how you can unlock a second subclass inside of the Forsaken expansion. So of course you will find the first subclass in the initial kind of run through the main story. You will be required to access the Dreaming City in order to actually get the next upgrade, and this will include a little bit of time in the Blind Well. So we're going to break down exactly how it works in this video. If you guys find this one useful, a rating below is very much appreciated. If you're new around here, feel free to hit subscribe to see a lot more D2 and Forsaken content, but for now, let's get straight into it. So we're going to talk about how to acquire the second subclass upgrade. Not entirely sure whether this will be able to get you both the second and the third upgrade, or whether the third subclass may actually come from a different source. But you'll actually need to play in the Blind Well in order to get the second upgrade. I originally saw this posted on Reddit by Sailor Days, so credit to him for this. Me and the team did run a bit of Blind Well. No one managed to get lucky when they cleared the tier 2 Blind Well, so I don't actually have any footage of the new subclass dropping. But if we take a look right here, we can see from the screenshot, you've got the Way of 1,000 Cuts on the Gunslinger right there, as well as the Way of the Wraith for the Night Stalker, which is currently being upgraded. So what you'll actually have to do is run tier 2 Blind Well completions. You can run tier 2 or higher, but unfortunately tier 1 will not work, so that is worth bearing in mind. I believe tier 2 is around about 540 power, so it's definitely pretty difficult if you're around about 500. You're going to probably want to bump up your power level a little bit in order to actually get the tier 2 completed. So the Seed of Light, which is what you need to start the new subclass quest, is a completely random drop inside of tier 2 Blind Well completions. And when you do the tier 1 Blind Well, you do occasionally get tier 2 charges dropped, but quite often you will be required to actually purchase them from Petra, and these cost 13 dark fragments. So you'll also need to complete a bunch of the daily bounties as well as the pursuits in the Dreaming City, all of the bounties that you can get from Petra, as well as looting chests and collecting materials in general, to get as many dark fragments as possible so that you can keep actually buying these different tiers for the Blind Well. So grind away at tier 2 Blind Well once you're actually at a decent level for it. If you get lucky, you'll get the Seed of Light. Like I said, we ran a few of them across different teams in my clan, and we didn't actually get any Seeds of Light dropped. But once you do have that, you'll need to go through the normal process, collecting the Visions of Light. Once you've got enough of those, you'll go back to Io to do the subclass mission once again, and you can select the subclass of your choice. So there we go guys, it's as simple as that. Definitely a potential bit of a grind to actually unlock them, considering you do need materials and things like that as well. Obviously it'll get a lot easier over time as we actually power level up, and as we accrue more materials to continue to complete Blind Well and things like that. Of course, on top of this, in the Blind Well you can get the Dreaming City themed gear, but like I said, it's probably best to try and be at least around 520 for the tier 2. Even then it's going to be relatively difficult. You can take a fire team of 3 in, but you're probably going to want to be lucky and get a couple of other folks in there at least as well. Teams of 6 can get the tier 2 done relatively easily. And obviously once we're beyond 540, 550, this will start getting very easy to do. So later on this week especially, I think it's going to be pretty easy to get shots at having the new subclass dropped. So there we go guys, that is going to summarize this video. Like I said, didn't manage to get it dropped myself, but I did want to make sure that you guys knew the different sources for the subclass trees. We'll have to wait and see if the third one is perhaps time gated or has a completely different source to actually get the drop initially. I'll keep you posted if anything changes, but if you have enjoyed the video, a like is very much appreciated below guys. If you're new to the channel, be sure to hit subscribe to see a lot more D2 content. Let me know any of your thoughts on Forsaken down below, but for now, whatever you guys get up to, I hope you have an awesome day.